Ladies and gentlemen of the American Cheering Bulldog Nation, welcome to Sports Without Boundaries. I got some good stuff to discuss with you. First up, the Cincinnati Bengals. Tomorrow night, big game, big game. Bengals versus the Ravens. Are you going to watch it? I am going to watch it. Meanwhile, Hendrickson was at practice with his bad knee and all. He is a warrior. He's obviously trying to give it a go. It looks like Hubbard, Higgins, and Hendrickson, though, are going to be out. And what did Joe Burrow say about tomorrow night? He says it's a big game. Doesn't like stating the obvious, Joe, but that's why we love you, Joe Cool. It is a big game. They need to win that. They need to figure out a way to win the game. I say you go Bill Belichick on him. You play crazy. Put two safeties up on those D-end spots to try to out-juke them. You got to be creative on defense. Apparently they're working on their stop-run defense. You think? Sonny Gray, formerly of the Cincinnati Reds, then with the Milwaukee Brewers. Not the Milwaukee Brewers. Yeah, the Milwaukee Brewers. He apparently wants to come back to Cincinnati. You ready for this, Josh? He's one of 6 players yesterday that rejected a $23 million a year offer sheet. I say, nah, baby, nah. The Reds completed their 40-man roster by adding 3 recruits that they've got down below, so they got a 40-man roster entering this season. And, of course, that gets pared down after spring training. I want to talk a little bit about the Kansas City UK basketball game last night. Kansas beat Kentucky 89-84. Kentucky's 3 7-footers were on the bench, one waiting for the NCAA, the other 2 due to injuries. And you can't make this up. Dickinson, their big star, or Hankinson, their big star, guess what he does? Or Dickerson. Is it Dickerson? Dickerson. It's Dickerson. Scores 27 points, 21 rebounds. So Calipari is a built-in excuse. He can usually say, well, I didn't have any big guys. Check out the box score. Check out the box score. Wagner and Edwards, the 2 bluest of blue chips recruits, played nearly the whole game. They combined for 3 points. Meanwhile, Dillingham, who made 3 threes in a row, Shepard, who made two threes in a row in the first half, sparked the comeback and the lead. What's he do? He sits them. Wagner and Edwards played twice as much as Shepard and Dillingham, who balled. This is what Calipari does. His bluest of blue chips, special treatment. They go to the NBA. Everybody else transfers, just like last year. So Dillingham and Shepard seem to be the latest mistreated players by Calipari. He can recruit. He cannot coach a game. And when he claims it's meritocracy, it's bullshit. I'm so damn mad. We could have won the game. Dillingham and Shepard, 15, 16 minutes playing time. The others, 30 minutes.
Big win if they would have won that.
They should have won it. Yeah. Calipari had a built-in excuse to lose, so he didn't play to freaking win. He played to mess with Dillingham and Shepard's psyche. I hate John Calipari. Is he a funny Italian jokester? Yeah, he's funny, charming. I can't stand the guy. He will blow this again. That's what he does. Duke, 74, Michigan, 65 in the game before this in the State Farm Classic. I tell you right now, Duke and Michigan State both look really good. Matt Petgrave has been arrested for manslaughter in the death of Adam Johnson. This is the hockey tragedy. And they got a standing ovation for 20 minutes. He wasn't on the ice when his old team played last night in support. I'm telling you right now, this smells to high heaven. And I think I brought this up myself. I think it's time for neck guards. All right, sticky holder. Will Lutz of the Denver Broncos taking some heat. He has apparently some stickies that they noticed. You watch, there'll be no stickies allowed anymore. A court gave Pac-12 the control over to Washington State and Oregon State, who are the 2 teams sticking around that haven't bolted. College top 10. Georgia jumped Ohio State, Florida State, and Michigan. They all stay in the top 4. Right underneath that is Washington and Oregon. And then after that, you've got Texas and Alabama. Bama beats Georgia in the SEC championship. They'll be in. LeBron gifted a pair of shoes and Fruity Pebbles to Jamar Chase. I didn't know this, but Fruity Pebbles is LeBron James's favorite cereal, and it made Jamar happy. Ketchup apparently is a power food, along with these other foods like athletes, like triathletes. But Heinz is now pushing ketchup to be a power food. We're going to start having ketchup drinks. DeMar Hamlin made his first tackle on Monday night. Good for him. He got in the game. Van Der Esch, the Dallas Cowboys linebacker's career might be over due to his neck injury. It's the second time that he's injured it. Pat Murphy, the bench coach of the Milwaukee Brewers, has been elevated to their full-time manager. C.J. Stroud, after he beat the Bengals, invoked God. Megan Rapinoe said God doesn't exist because she got hurt. Little contrast there. Ken Dorsey's out as the offensive coordinator for the Buffalo Bills. He went bonkers in the booth the other night. Can you blame him? He probably is not very happy about Allen. You know, Allen got him fired. These players don't get fired. Coaches get fired. Peter Seidler, the 63-year-old owner and chairman of the San Diego Padres, died, apparently unexpectedly. He's only 63 years old. Bill Walton says his life's greatest regret is he didn't get an NBA team to San Diego. Draymond Green and Gobert went at it, and Draymond had him in a headlock. Go Draymond. Rudy Gobert goes down in a chokehold. A lot of people were ejected from the game. Orioles manager Hyde, they were the winningest record in American League, and Marlon Schumacher were the top managers of the year. I say David Bell should have been. This is the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. Have a great day.